Hey guys. Flip the camera around. Good morning. What time is it? 10:30? Yeah, it's still morning. Okay. Oh, there's a couple people. Hi guys. I'm making quilt labels this morning. Sorry, that's really bright. Makes me look tan, I guess. I normally have really cute quilt labels with my logo on them. Let me show you. Hold on. I normally have logo on it, and I ran out of them, but I realized I need some for the 5 quilts that I just quilted. I'm making makeshift labels. I'm not doing anything too fancy, but I thought I'd share with y'all what I'm doing. I like the ones I had before. I sew them together with my logo, and then it's like a flap, so I sew it into where I'm sewing my binding, and then it just sticks right out instead of hand sewing a label on it like I used to. So this one's for my stoplight quilt, and then I put December 25th on the back. I made some on my computer and printer out on fabric, but they wash out. Oh, that sucks. These I use my, what is this called? I use this pen, the Millennium pigment ink pen. I'm pretty sure you could get them all. I mean, you can get these at like your quilt shops and stuff like that should have them. Like an art supply store, I'm sure would have them too. Sorry, is there a glare on that? There we go. Millennium pigment ink. These shouldn't wash out because they're waterproof. I like the fine tipped ones. Can y'all see that? There you go. It's a fine tip. Oh, did you see that, Snug Bear? Jolene said you must heat set the printer labels. You can also get custom labels. Yeah, and I get custom labels. I just ran out. So, and I don't have time because I got to get these quilts bound and in the mail. So I don't have time to wait for them to, I don't have time to wait for the custom labels to come in the mail, so I'm making these makeshift ones real quick. So I just wanted to show you guys. So I had extra squares from a quilt, so I have, they're just 2.5-inch squares, and I sewed them together, do them in steps. So I sewed them together, I just sewed it on 3 sides so I can turn it, and then I clipped the corners on the bottom, and then turned them around, and then pressed them flat. And then wrote my website on it, and then the name of the quilt, and then on the back I put December 15th. Oh, thank you. They're jamberries. Have y'all used jamberries? I enjoy them. They take a little while to put on, but I use my hands all the time, obviously, as a quilter. And these actually stay pretty nice instead of instantly chipping. And I don't know what the name of this one is, but it's real cute. My son picked it out. I told him to pick, and he goes, I like this one. So I did that one. Anyway, so I just sewed 2 squares together on 3 sides, and then I trimmed the 2 little corners, making sure not to clip the stitches. And then I pressed it and then wrote on it. So I wrote this information because, like, this is for a quilt that's going to be hanging in a shop. So I want to make sure people know where to find the pattern if they run out. Also, you could put, you know, like if it's for your mom, you can always write little love notes on these labels. So just wanted to show you guys real quick how to make some fast labels if you don't have time like me to wait for your other ones to come in the mail, because you got to hurry up and ship these quilts. So any questions? Does that make sense? Just sew 3 sides. And then, so then when I, here, let me go to oh, Mickey's in here. Hi, Mickey. Hi, pup. When I go to, this is for, yeah, this is the right quilt. So I just squared up this quilt, and I want this to go on the back, and so I attach my binding to the front, which it's not on here yet, so just pretend. And so when I would pin this in place like this, and this is the raw edge. Oh, love that quilting job. Thank you. This is the raw edge where you turned it, and then I just line it up. You can pin it in place. I am lazy and I don't pin that often. So then I just put it right there, and as I'm sewing the binding to this side, I go over this a couple times. That way it's for sure secure. And then when I flip it over, when I do the hand stitching on the binding, it'll cover that and look real nice. And it's just a cute little flap. I kind of like those better right now, as opposed to hand stitching one on there. Here, I'll show you. This is the quilt that this label is for. So here's the backing. Can y'all see that? And then here's the front. I'm sure y'all are probably sick of seeing this quilt, so but it's almost done. Just gotta do the binding. Great tip. Oh, you're welcome. I hope it helps. I was so mad that I ran out of my fancy ones, especially this one for this quilt, because this quilt's gonna be in a shop, but oh well, this'll work. Love that quilt. Oh, thanks. It's one of my favorites that I've made of this. Here, I'll show you guys the other one. This is one of my patterns, and this is probably my second favorite. I made it. Oh, here you can see my house. Here's my Christmas tree. We're dog sitting my in-laws' puppy. This is Buddy. Hi, Buddy. Oh, and this is Ozzy. They're all hanging out. But I'll show you the other stoplight quilts I have made. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. This is that same just in cotton and steel, and McGee loves it. McGee, come here, come here. So I made this one with cotton and steel, and it's with jewel tones and stuff. So it's amazing how just changing a fabric on a quilt pattern makes it look completely different, but both equally awesome. So I guess that is all. Merry Christmas. Here you go. So that's it. I gotta go stitch a whole bunch about it. Show the quilting on the back, please. Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. Hold on. Look at me while we're doing this, I guess. McGee, watch out. Watch out, Gee. I keep getting tackled by my 90-pound dog. McGee Miller, come here. Come here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Can you guys see that? I just did like some swirly feathers. I love feathers. I'm trying to... Sorry, this dog. McGee. There you go. Can you guys see that? Well, not anymore because McGee... Come here. Come here. Sorry, he apparently wants to play. There. Can you see the quilting on that? Seriously, me. Look at it. I'm trying to show y'all this quilt at this time. Okay, there. Can you see the feathers on that? I like densely quilted this one. This quilt was in a magazine this summer, so I wanted to make it look extra special. But there you go. So my 2 stoplight quilts. These dogs, they apparently need a walk. Get some of that energy out. So, alright, gotta get to binding. I will talk to y'all later.